Hi, I'm Trevi.
And I'm Kate.
And welcome back to our podcast called 6 Feet Above. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. No.
That was crazy.
And welcome back to our podcast called 6 Feet Above. We brought back the screen.
Yes.
We have a guest today. And
Special guest, podcaster, stand-up comedian, musical improver, singer,
Don't
and
say
my roommate, HARPER-ROSE'S drummond.
Why did you have to air out the musical improv?
Because it's amazing.
It seems like an attack. Okay.
I'm obsessed with you, and I'm so happy that
Thank
you're
you.
on here right now.
Trevi. Okay. Even though she just dogged me, I'm literally happy to be here. Yeah, you don't need to hear what the kind of gay I am.
You are proud of the musical improv, and it's time for you to show it because it's really cool. And I've been to her shows, and she's the best at it. And she mogs, so tell him.
I'm 31. I don't know what mog is. Okay. Oh my God. I'm sorry that this is the energy I have.
Mog is like, I guess, like if you put like a Nobu platter of like sushi next to like gas
Sushi
station
stop.
sushi, and you're like, wow, that Nobu mogs it. Like, it's just better.
Yeah.
Or it like looks
okay.
better, or
Yeah.
it like tastes better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it means nothing really.
Okay, and
But
honestly, I love
everything
that.
at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, well then,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, fight over.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys are fighting? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Guys, if you are watching this on YouTube and you're driving or trying to fall asleep, head on over to the description to listen to us on an audio platform. And when you're over there, be sure to rate us 5 stars because that helps our podcast tremendously on those platforms.
Before we start, we do want to say, let's air out the elephant in the room, which is that
The city's on fire.
Yeah. City's on
The
fire.
city is on fire. We were not gonna film because
Right.
we were like all evacuated, but
Yeah.
we decided to come back last minute. It's fucking crazy. I'm in shock. Like I think when you get to those moments where you see an alert on your phone, or you like look at the news, or your parents are calling you to like get the fuck out of your house, and it's like, what do I grab? It's like shit gets so serious.
and the clothing I grabbed, why?
Why?
Like all the worst clothes I would never wear.
Yep.
but-
Well, no, because you left in a fur coat, and I just feel like we need to say
well,
that.
yeah, the fur coat. Of course, I sleep in that. But like,
You grabbed all the fur coats,
Yeah.
and you go, we're out of here. And then I didn't grab a single pair of clothes. I'm like,
Right.
see ya.
yeah, it's been scary, but you know, we decided to come here today to have some gags, silly laughs, but donations.
Yes, you guys.
In the description below.
We are going to put resources to drop off donations, like physical donations, and resources in the description also of just like money donations to the fire department, to people who lost their homes. Anything that Kate, Harper, and I can do to help, you know, we're here. But
I'm so numb too. Like every time I get that what's it called?
watch duty.
Watch duty. I'm like, oh my God. Like this is so terrifying, and sorry, hashtag PTSD from COVID, just like everything, like not knowing.
Right.
And like everyone's freaking out, which of course it's literally tragic. And a lot of you need to chill out with the, everyone's rich, they'll be fine. First of all, crazy. Second of all, not everyone's rich.
No, and a lot of these people are very elderly that have been in these homes
Yeah.
forever and
Forever
forever.
before these houses
Yeah.
were worth like what, 10, 20, 30 million dollars.
Yes.
It's tragic. It's really sad. And yeah,
It's been
donate if you can.
Trevi,
Anyway,
can I ask you something?
you can.
Because I know your answer. LOL. But did you have sorry, I don't know. That's like a horrible thing I keep doing and talking like that. I keep going goat, and I need to stop.
Goat?
Yeah, like,
Oh,
okay.
it's like vibrato.
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay,
not a new
no,
thing, babe. It's not a new
Well, 'cause
thing.
I started doing it, and it's like people don't get it.
Oh.
People don't goat it.
Okay.
They don't go to.
Okay,
No.
wordsmith.
Yeah.
Have you had any exes reach out to you regarding the fires? Like using it as an in?
Yes, but not the one that I want.
Ever.
Oh,
Ever.
Okay.
No, ever.
Yeah. Have
Okay.
you?
I don't want to make you jealous, but yes, he did call me and he said, "Oh my God, I saw the fires were looking really crazy out there. You know, I actually thought of you too because I was just having sex with a girl last night and she looked so much like you, but you know, you're kind of going through a glow up right now, and I wish I would have dated you instead of when I did. And I said,
Yeah.
Wait, why am I horny?
And then I came downstairs and he asked me if I've ever eaten a man's ass.
Wait,
Sorry,
so-
and cranked it
Yeah.
while
wait, who
eating.
asked you that?
My ex.
Her ex.
Asked you that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on speakerphone while they were
Oh,
talking.
you guys were on the phonesies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you hopped on.
Oh, he's chaotic, so am I. Birds of a feather.
Okay,
Yeah.
we should
so
stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Wow.
But,
So we're back together.
so you should get back with him.
No.
Please don't.
But if a man reached out to you in regards to the fire, that doesn't mean anything. It's bare minimum. So don't take it like too literally.
Yeah.
Me needing to take my own advice.
No, but that's like, wait, who reached out to you? Wait, yeah, it's weird. I think it's like definitely like a copy and paste moment where it's like, how many hoes in LA can you hit up and say that you're thinking about them from the fire? And at the same time, like, our houses are fine, but like when the shit in Hollywood started happening, like when the Hollywood just erupted in flames, I was just like, oh, so this is like, this is terrifying. Like, I could see flames. Like, on the freeway, you could just see flames. Like, 101 was gridlocked. Like, everywhere around the Hollywood Bowl was, like, in danger. I thought the fucking Hollywood Bowl was going to burn down. Like, that was just spooky. Because what, is Runyon Canyon, like, burnt now?
I guess so.
I think it went right up to it.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I don't know. Shout out to the firefighters, the
I'm
heroes.
saying.
I mean, good God. It's
Thanks,
horrifying.
guys. We weren't going to film, but then we decided that, like, we need to gag.
Yeah.
We need some, like, lightheartedness.
Why not? We're here.
Why not? We're here. We're in the studio. Resources in the description, like we said. Anyway, we're just going to gag as per usual with our lovely, lovely guest. And we're going to move on to the first topic.
So, Harper Rose.
Oh.
How's your mental health and what have you been up to? Give us the update. How are you feeling?
Okay, I'm feeling nothing,
right?
Which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But something that I do when I get really stressed, Trevi, you're gonna learn today, is I like to hook up with my friends. You know, one thing led to another. Did I accidentally have a threesome? It doesn't matter. But
Challengers moment.
yeah, unfortunately.
I never saw that.
Me neither.
Oh. Really? Oh, wait. That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, the thing about me is I'm going to just try and like blow up every sort of like friend group I have.
Oh.
And
Right.
that's just kind of that.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Like, was it gaggy?
It was like kind of saggy and gaggy.
Saggy?
Yeah.
Was it...
Because one of them was old.
Oh.
Right. Was it all... What was the gender scope?
A guy and a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do they say that's FFM?
Yeah. Then they do say that.
Yeah, sorry. I downloaded
Okay.
Field once.
Okay.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Somebody's
Tell
tapped
it.
in.
I downloaded a dating app that was like half for like open-minded people and half for like people seeking like threesomes, foursomes, sevensums. I didn't download it for that reason. I just downloaded it because a friend was like, "Oh, there's really open-minded people on there." Mm-hmm. It's legit straight grinder. Like,
That's what I've heard.
it's scary.
Wow.
Like, there's some cool people that like I talk to on there, but they're just like they're like looking for holes. And I'm like,
They're just cruising for a hole.
Cruising for a
Yeah,
hole, quite
truly.
literally.
Oh.
It's scary.
And I just like,
No
you
shade.
know, 2025, holeless.
Okay.
Or
I'm like,
Yeah.
are we gonna be
Soda?
nuns again in 2025? Or are we like,
Kate,
what are we doing?
I'm getting tired of that.
I know. I mean, it's getting to a point where you guys are like, it's getting weird how you never have sex.
Oh, okay.
I
We're
need to
good
get
friends.
it. I need to get it together, or I don't. I'm perfect.
No,
No,
are
you
perfect.
literally are perfect.
Yeah.
But I think it would be fun for you to like date and kind of like mix up the roster.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about last episode. It's so hard to have a roster because I don't get
Trust
along
any-
with men.
See,
Yeah.
and this is why I don't trust anyone, and that's why I hook up with my friends. I don't think it's weird. I think it's just the only people that I trust.
Do you think that like genuinely having one of those experiences has ruined friendships? Or made it like intensely awkward? Because I've had an experience like that actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But-
Okay, honestly, I fear to tell you no.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I feel like you're very good, like even though like if you're gonna walk into an awkward situation, all you gotta do is like, oh, and it's like fine.
They're like, what's wrong with her? Yeah.
But I don't
You just
know.
make a weird noise and then you guys are back on track.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think we all sing. Like when it comes to that, like the three of us are very good at like scoping out situations that may be like uneasy and like approaching them with like humor and like lighthearted. That's like the reason we have this podcast,
Yeah.
right? It's like, oh, let's talk about like the time I almost like, you know, died in a ditch or whatever, and then I'm
Right.
like, but wait, you know. So it's
Exactly.
just like I'm gonna be doing the goat noise by the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Um,
hope you do.
Guys, I hate to interrupt you in the middle of this episode, but if you can like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I know it sounds like a lot, but it just takes 2 seconds. It would really help our channel a lot over here on the tube of you. So we love you, and back to the episode. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in, but
Oh.
I had a similar experience that I'm just now remembering. someone I knew for a very long time, very, very, very long time. And this was when I first started transitioning, and I like used to drink with this person a lot. And this person was in and out of like, I want to say like, oh, this is bad, but like in my like childhood, they were like, they've been around my life for a very long time. I used to be really close with them as a kid, and then like saw them when I first started transitioning. So I would say about like 21. And we just like rekindled, and we like drank and like whatever. And then like next thing you know, like things started happening.
Okay.
And like I was pretty blacked out, but like I just have like flashes of like what happened. And it's so sad because like someone that I like grew up with, like just so many things. And it's like obviously like
It was whack.
We've never spoken since.
Oh!
And it's like someone
That's so real.
but it's like, yeah, I like learned this person's very like MAGA, very like,
Oh.
very like,
Call him.
so it's giving
Wait.
shame eats you up alive.
Yeah.
Were you
and-
secretly in love with him though?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think I was just a drunk idiot, and I
Yeah.
like
Just trying to have like a fun night.
Yeah, I think that was like the point. You know, the point in your like when you try to get sober, you start like finding friends that you haven't seen in a long time who don't know about your alcoholism. No, just me.
Yeah, no, I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, I'm like, because everyone else in my life like knew about my like raging alcoholism and like didn't want to like go out and drink with me. They're like, oh, that's bad for you. So I would seek people who don't keep up with me,
Right.
or like people who don't
Childhood
know the tea.
friends.
So I'll be like, hey, how you been? Like, oh, let's go out. And
Right.
then I'm like, they're like, why are you
blacked out?
blacked out,
2
hitting the
p.m.
bouncer? Why are you blacked out, puking in the alley? Like, and then
That's
they
so
take care of
mean.
me and they carry me home. And then they're like, I'm never going to see you again.
No, yeah, I the one time I hooked up with a friend, it ruined everything, and I never talked to him again.
Yeah.
And now he has like a construction company and asked me to follow the page.
Kate.
I'm not doing it, bitch. No, he was
I am.
weird.
Okay, no, just kidding.
He was weird. But then in sobriety, the other time I smooched a friend,
Sorry.
like I literally like
I'm sorry. That was crazy.
we like still kind of talk, but again, it's a thing where it's like things will never be the same because I'm always in the back of my head. I'm like, do you think this is about to happen right now? Because it's not.
Yeah.
I literally think you're perfect, and I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something to
Please,
both of you,
Please.
and I hope you guys really like it.
Okay.
I feel like the next time, and I hope there is a next time, y'all hook up with a friend.
Right.
Make it a better friend, because these don't sound like good of friends.
No, yeah, I don't think I could ever hook up with. I mean, never say never, but I can't think of any friends I would want to hook up with.
Take off your pants right now.
Especially in this room.
What? You don't think
We've literally kissed.
Sure, we have.
genuinely like if say like me
were
and
the
you were
last two
stuck
people.
on like a desert island and it's been like months, our pussies are like quivering. And
Are you eating me out?
Sure.
Enthusiastically.
Alphabet.
Okay.
You think that if we got saved and they're like, okay, season 2 and season 3, 6 feet above, like put these ladies back on the couch, like would you be able to look at me and gag the same?
Yeah, but if we were to hook up, you'd have to wear a wig.
Excuse me, I literally already am.
No, I would, of course.
Oh my god.
Of course.
Okay, the tension's kind of palpable.
No, yeah,
here.
everyone here is stunning. I'd be lucky, but at the same time, it's just not gonna work.
Yeah,
this
I
time
I
around.
personally I
Oh.
don't think I would.
Oh, why
Oh,
not?
excuse me. You're kind of fake.
Yeah, I am kind of fake. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay,
But I am this close to being a lesbian.
Get into that.
Well, we say
And Harper-Rose has dabbled.
she gets outed. Harper getting outed.
What if I start crying and I'm like, I keep the munch on the down low? No.
Okay, but Trevi was calling me and she was like, I want to be a lesbian after last night. And I wanted you two to talk about this.
Well, I don't. Like, I want to be one. I don't
Yeah.
have the sexual feelings to be one.
no, because you're wrong.
What?
And I'm so happy I'm here. This is why she wanted me to come
She's
in
like,
here.
I'm so
to
happy
tell
to-
you.
No,
You're
follow my
wrong.
finger.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me now.
Well, it's just, they love to say, oh, it's not a choice. If you try hard enough, it can be. And I think you need to make the right choice.
I feel like a nice masked lesbian would fuck me up.
I want you to be with a femme. I want femme for femme.
Trevi needs a mask.
I need mask.
I feel like you need like a bratty femme. All I know is that I feel like respectfully, I'm right.
Okay.
And
So being gay is a choice, is what you're saying.
okay.
Is that what you're
In transitioning.
My name's Harper-Rose Drummond, and I think that being gay is a choice. No, okay.
Do you think it's easier dating women?
I mean, you saw how hard I crashed out yesterday. No.
I mean, I wasn't going to air that out.
I didn't crash out. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I'm normal.
Yeah.
I know you're normal.
Okay, I start crying. No, I'm not. But
I'm gonna cry because I don't know what to do.
This is also the year where we do have to acknowledge that we crash out because, I mean, you guys see me. I look all put together. Listen. Have I crashed out multiple times? Somehow I'm always in the car with Harper Rose when
we're
I'm crashing
always in the
out,
car together
and
when you
I
crash out.
bawling my eyes out and just like trying my best to steer straight. But all I know is that it's okay to cry over a man.
It
What about a woman?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really. I wish that was something that I could like tap into and just like switch on and off. But like, unfortunately, like I can't. Like even if it sounds like, hypocritical for me to be like, oh, I don't like vagina.
Why?
Because I'm like over here having a genital preference when here I'm over here being like a trans woman. Like,
You're literally a straight, and it's okay.
no, I get that, but that like
It's okay to be straight.
it's
Yeah.
well, like,
Why did our energy get really? Yeah. It's okay, Trevi,
right.
to be
You're
straight.
I start bawling because
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's hard.
Why is that like any man at like the Republican National Convention?
Screaming.
They're like, I'm straight. Meanwhile, Grindr's
Grindr's
crashing
down.
out.
Yeah. Literally.
God.
No, honestly, how you feel about being straight is like that's how I like wish I didn't have a case of bi-itis. Like I wish I was just a purebred lesbiana, but
Really?
yeah.
I wish I was a purebred lesbiana. But yeah, we can't always get what we ask for, can we?
What did you say that one time, the difference between men and women dogging you? Because I was like, why are men so fucked up? And you were like, this is the difference. Please take it away.
Well, with men, I feel like it's more obvious, like what you just said. Like men are gonna be like doing like the cheating thing, or like they have like their little like tantrums, like my mom folded my clothes like this, and then like you get hit into a wall,
Yeah,
and then I
right.
come anyway. But
What did she say?
what did you say?
No,
Okay.
what did you say?
No, I'm literally
then I
coming on this
come.
couch.
No, because that's literally me.
So you like to be hitting the walls?
Oh,
Oh,
Don't out me.
okay. Uh-oh. It looks like we're all outing each other tonight.
that's not my thing.
No, because you like to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
You're the dom. I feel like we're the bottoms.
So
Except
true.
As
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't. I could be dominant if I tried. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I hold space for like the smoke. I feel like I hold space. I hold space for being dominant like outside of like the bedroom.
Okay.
And then I just like hell never in the bedroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just can't. I'm like, shut up.
You know, I
Make me shut up. Sorry.
Yeah, you want to put like a ball gag in your mouth. It doesn't matter.
No,
but,
no.
No, literally.
I dommed a guy over the summer on FaceTime.
Was it awful?
I mean, I was trying so hard not to laugh, and he was like busting it everywhere, and I just was like, "This is so insane." Okay, so I had to say that. But I had to tell you about it.
Yeah, and he like keeps sending you videos of him jerking off.
Did
Yeah.
you get paid?
What?
Did you get paid for it at least?
This is the best part.
No.
No, that one was on the house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I-
on the
house.
out though. We can cut that out. Okay. Anyway.
What can we
No,
say?
can I say something we can talk about? You know, we're leaving it in. Yeah, I got flued out.
Yeah.
And it was the worst thing in the world.
Okay. Was this
But it
man,
was funny.
Was this man older?
Barely.
No, it was
Oh.
very age appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the little
was
things.
confused.
It's the little things. Like you show up to the airport, he doesn't get out of the car to help her with her bags.
Right. Okay.
And then he would tell like an hour and it would literally be an hour and 45 minutes of him talking. He's like, anyway, so my buddy used to work at UPS, brown shirt gang, shipping and packing, scooty, and I'm like, wait, what? And then after that, I'm like, oh, I once had a friend, and he's like, yep. Anyways, shut up, bitch. Anyway, I'm like, what the hell?
But at the same time, he wanted to be dommed and told that he had a tiny penis.
Yeah, it
Always.
was so whack.
It's the dynamic. I feel like it's like the men like who are like so intensely like awful out, like who are just like shut up, bitch outside the bedroom, and then in the bedroom they're like, laugh at my tiny penis.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Heavy
when you picked me up from LAX, actually this isn't funny, but when you picked me up from LAX, remember that? I was crying. I was like, that was insane.
where did you go?
You know what?
It matters.
To hell. Okay,
No.
to Austin.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Well, I heard that there's a story that you need to tell on this podcast. Something that is maybe less age appropriate. I want to hear about the time that you met Kate's ex.
Okay, some background. So I move in with Harper, Rose, and Gabby, and then we're not close yet.
No,
And
we're
then,
definitely not
at all. And then 2 weeks later, I have a crash out, and I'm working this horrible job, and this man offers me a job, and then says that essentially I have to date him. No, I had authority. I decided I was like, I should date my boss. In a
HR.
sense. Yeah, it was It was so messed up. It was so not okay.
It was literally Beauty
grateful
and
for
the
the
Beast.
experience. Yeah, grateful for the experience. But I eventually caved because he was like, "Oh, I want to meet your roommates," and I was like, "Oh my god, okay." And I was so nervous, and I brought him over. And take it away.
And I feel like I still kind of owe you an amends for what I did.
Yeah, no, it was messed up.
But it was funny.
recovering.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to help you. He comes over.
Yeah.
And he, again, like this guy was just talking about, he also fancied himself to be a storyteller. So he was like, back in 1982, let me tell you what's up. And I was like, and it was just story after story after story.
Oh,
He's
my
saying
God.
the D word, and I was like,
Saying the D word.
dyke. And he was just like being,
Oh.
that's crazy. I just thought, but yeah, he was just like being really, really crazy.
And I was like, you can't say that.
And he's like, yeah, I used to roll with these dykey coyotes back in 1982. Right, Harper, you bitch. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was dating a girl at the time. He's like, oh, yeah, you eating that box? And I'm like, oh, my God. And then
I never hooked up with this man. I want to make that clear.
Wait, you never
you
hooked up?
bounced on him, dude. Yes,
It
she
was
did.
Wait, you claim that you've never had sex with this man?
I literally, there was literally
Why?
no sex in that relationship. I wanna make that-
But anyway, so Mr. Bald's sitting at the stairs and he's like telling these stories to the living room. And I have a mental illness where I love to egg people on if I can see that they're like
Me
a little
too.
bit. Okay.
And mind you, I'm in the corner,
Like
my hands
this.
are in my head, and I'm horrified. I'm just like this side of him. Like anytime he's in a group of people, he has to be like the loudest.
Oh, right.
He's like a Mr. Ham. He's like, hey! Like
Is it
that.
because he was like, he felt the smallest, like that he
So he had to like
needed
make
be-
himself like
yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Big.
And
yeah.
he was literally the smallest in the room.
No, he was like Mr. Jolly, like old elf. But so anyway, so he's just like going off on these stories. I'm like, and then what happened? He's like, I'll tell you. And so I'm just like winding him up. And he's like sweating. He's like,
and I'm crying at this point.
He's like asking ChatGPT for new material.
yeah. He's like, what else you want to know? I'm like, what car did you drive in 1982? He's like, a horse or whatever. It was like, and I kept winding him up. He's like, hey, I like this girl.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like being such a bitch, but he didn't understand that I was
Yeah.
like
You were
mocking
just
him.
like, yeah.
I was like mirroring his personality to him. He's like, I love it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
And then I take him outside and I was like, you cannot say the D word.
Right.
Like, it's not okay. And so I like yell at him. And then he comes back inside, gives Harper Rose an amends.
no.
He's like, hey, look, yeah, I'm really sorry I said dick. Yeah. I just had a lot of gay friends, and these girls were butches, and they were tough. Oh,
And I was
God.
like,
And I'm
all
like,
right.
it's like everything had to be really, really long. And he would
Yeah.
always mansplain everything to her.
Yeah, he mansplained what a Band-Aid was to me.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
You know, like a thin, sticky thing that you put over your finger when you have to stop the bleed. And we're like, and then Kate's just staring straight ahead. And I go, so like a Band-Aid? He's like,
Yeah.
hey! And
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
like,
It
It was like,
was-
she gets it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that bitch.
He's like, guess she's not all tits and yeah.
Oh.
God.
But it
I
was.
wish he was here.
Yeah, I know. It was really bad. It was 3 months, and I'm so freaked out by age gap relationships
Right.
now. I can't even sniff someone over the age of 32.
Really?
Well, 40.
Right.
But like,
okay, I'm like, what? Okay.
I'm like,
And that's on Snap.
but no, it was you know, it has lasting effects.
I'm
You know,
sure.
It's
it's
the-
because like you think it's like funny, and it is like you think this shit's funny.
I think it bonded. That's like what brought us
No,
together.
it did.
And like I think we inspired each other to get out of our respective relationships.
No, literally, because you were in a relationship at the time too, and we would like bond over how miserable we
With
were.
a white rapper. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Macklemore. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, were you dating Macklemore?
I was dating female Macklemore.
Yeah.
So
Love.
clock it.
I will clock it.
Okay.
But like honestly, it does sound like that experience did bond you guys because you made that like a huge part of your bit because you guys have like a how do I describe what parallel play is?
It's a
cry for
variety
help.
show.
Oh.
Cry for help. A variety show we're turning into a show, but yeah, we do a live show together, and a big bit of it was I broke up with him, and then the next day he bought us tickets to see David Sedaris, me, Harper Rose, and then our other roommate.
Who's that?
And Gabby Lamb.
No, David Sedaris.
Oh, he's an author.
He's an author. He writes
Yeah.
like books and essays, and then he goes on tour and he reads
Yeah.
them.
And he bought these tickets months in advance, and I broke up with him the day before, and then Harper Rose is like, "Oh my God, are we gonna go?" And he was like, "We have to go!" And it was the most.
And why did we listen to him?
I
He
don't
was like
know.
our dad. We're like,
Why-
yes, sir. I'm
Yeah.
like, why did we
Why?
listen?
I shut down. First of all, he gets in the car. Gabby's driving, and he goes to Harper Rose. He's like, "Yeah, okay, this fucking bitch dumped me last night." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
And he's talking loud as
Yeah,
sin.
yeah.
Hey, can you believe it? And
Yeah.
we're like, what the hell?
I'm like honestly kind of sad I didn't meet him.
No,
I'm
'cause-
sad too,
Because
Trevi.
like I want to be
It-
able to gag with you guys about this and like
No, it was insane. It was insane. But you reenacted it wearing a bald cap in our show,
and I was there.
and you were there.
I
you
was
were there.
and you guys also did it in New York City, which looked so fucking amazing. But I watched it in real time, and I
What'd you
like,
think?
I was just like,
Did you get horny?
"You're a star."
Oh.
I mean, obviously you're a star too with the bald
No,
cap, but
but-
like I feel like you really did study who he was and
No, she
became
did.
him. You're
Well,
a very
I-
method actor.
My dad is bald, so that's why I feel like I could really just like tap because like bald is like part of my culture. So that's why I feel like I could just like really get into character for you.
No, but it was really impressive how you did it, and I want to let people know that she had like a shit stain on her pants. Well, we made it like that. She
Okay,
didn't
I didn't have that. We designed
But
it.
in LA, we like the big finale was like him showing that he had a shit stain, and like people in LA loved it. New York, dead silent.
really,
Trevi?
people were gagging in the
Two
audience.
shows, by the way. We did
The
two
crowd
shows in
was
New York.
brutal in New
The
York.
crowd went silent.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you haven't lived till you've bombed
And
a
why
sketch.
why did you guys put the poop stain on the pants? Is
Because
that-
he was Mr. Skids.
Because he shit himself in a Target.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Can I say the thing about Gabby?
Yeah.
Okay, so one time I went to use our bathroom. We share a bathroom, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
And I go in to use it, and there are NASCAR level skids in the toilet. And I just assumed it was Gabby. So I grouped
NASCAR.
And so I group text. That was actually really nasty of me to group text.
It's something Gabby would do.
But I don't know why. But like because it's your bathroom too, that's why I included you. I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm standing up for us. And
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, I like, sent a picture, and I was like, Gabby, what the fuck? Like, don't come into our bathroom and leave a mess. And if you're gonna do this shit, you need to clean it up because
Yeah.
that's so fucking rude. And she was like, what the hell? Those aren't my skids. Like I don't skid like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my god, it's the bald boyfriend.
Right. Damn.
A lot of lore in this house. If these walls could speak.
Honey,
I
they'd
feel
be
like
screaming.
there's so much lore that happens in that house.
Yeah, it's crazy the things that happen.
You guys have to have our landlord on next. Okay. You're gonna love
Yeah. Wait. Fun.
Trevi, sweetie, you're gonna love him.
Am I?
No, you're gonna
Ah,
hate
hell
him.
ever
He
all.
staples his hair into his head and has a mail order bride. Oh,
Wait. What's a mail order bride?
it's
Hold on.
it's what my uncle Bob did. Don't worry about it.
No. Wait. What is
Shopping.
what is a mail order bride?
Okay. Okay.
When you literally just buy a bride.
Not the tears.
You like buy a bride.
But you can do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
B&B.
it's kind of like 90 Day Fiance, but like less love involved.
Is that legal?
They're in love. Come on.
Is that legal?
You know,
Probably
what
not.
it is and what it isn't my business,
Right.
but I
And
do
we
know.
know that it's a mail order bride?
Not
No.
it.
We have no idea.
Genderless bride. Genderless bride.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like, you
'cause
could
I
have
can't
at least.
assume.
And she
Right.
doesn't leave the apartment, and when she does, she like will not speak. And I'm like, blink if you need help.
Right.
Like, what the f? Wait, I'm jealous of him.
So,
Okay.
all right, you guys, we're going to move into this segment called Off Our Chest, where we will rave about something positive or rant about something negative. I'm going to start, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. I don't know how to admit this, but I was at dinner. Well, first of all, actually, let me make this two. I was at dinner. I went to KBBQ with some friends.
yeah.
Okay. And I haven't done that in years.
That'll get you in the mood.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't done that in years. And I don't even think I've done that like in my transition. Like I just don't ever really think to go out to like KBBQ and like throw meat on like a like grill and like gag it up. Like it was
Right,
honestly
that's
like
not you.
it's not me. It's
Oh.
I'm giving Postmates. I'm giving Nobu. I'm
Yeah,
giving Nice
like
Guy. and
sashimi.
Okay.
It's I can't. I don't trust myself cooking meat. I can't.
Okay.
Only handling. Hello.
Oh!
Anyway, so my friend Ashley, who was there, she was just, cooking it all, and I was just like sitting there watching. And like, keep in mind, like, I haven't been to KPBQ like since I started transitioning. Like, it's been like a while, and like it was so good. Like, it was like 10 out of 10 would go back. And then I like realized like we all got in the car after, and I was like, hey, so we all smell like shit. And then I like smelled my hair, and like we all smelled our like each other's like hair and clothes, and like apparently like you smell like meat after, like it just like gets into your hair because the whole place, everyone's just cooking meat
Like
on their
searing.
table.
Yeah.
I immediately got a blowout and threw my clothes in the wash as soon as I got home because I walked in, my cat almost started eating me.
Oh,
I smelled
my
like
God.
straight up beef.
Okay.
Interesting. You
Period.
know, I knew that, but I didn't know it was that bad.
It like got like into the follicles of my hair.
I
Have
love that you got a blowout. That is
That's
so
really funny.
Trevi coded. I
But
love
like,
it.
what am I gonna do? I think we had to like film or like do something, and I was like, I'm not gonna like walk in smelling like beef, so my friend smells beef on my hair.
No, bitch, that's hot. You took care of it.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Vine of the little girl who's like, I smell like beef?
No.
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 All right.
Okay, but you
Anyway,
go back.
No.
so in my
no.
beef glory, I
Beef glory.
was wasping around the amazing smell, and we decided to get out of the car and get some ice cream. And right next to the ice cream shop was a sex shop, and I was like, would that be crazy if we just went into this sex shop right now? And it was crazy, and we did do it.
The prices are crazy.
No, the prices are bazoinks.
Bazoinks.
I walk in once again in all my beef glory.
Right.
I'm horny, sorry. And I literally am like, okay, if I'm gonna get something, I feel like I should really like just do it now. Like, when am I ever in a sex shop? I'm not ordering this on Amazon. Like, I'm never just gonna be like scrolling for like the Pump Master 3000. Like,
Right.
I felt like I wanted to take care of myself. Oh no, I don't like, if I ever am like in a specific mood, I won't like feel the need to like call someone that like I don't want to actually see.
Right.
Not that that happens often, but like
It's nice.
I just think that it would be nice to like pleasure myself on my own and like maybe not feel like shit about it instead of like calling someone that I don't want anything to do with.
So important.
So yeah, I bought myself a fun little moment.
A treat.
I did. I have a large treat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you test drive it?
Oh.
Multiple times.
No. How was it?
I'm obsessed.
Better than any
Period.
man? No.
Oh.
Well,
Can't
yes.
replace it.
But
Oh.
like, because it's like I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's very like there's a lot of anxiety when it's like, I don't know. I mean, the butt stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
She
do.
up here.
Okay.
No, there's a lot of. I mean, I'm gonna be
No,
fully. I'm gonna be fully transparent. Like, I think with any like sort of like anal or like butt stuff, like this is like so. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Yes, I can.
Yeah, like what? You're like, oh
No,
my
I just
God.
never really like get too in depth about that on
Yeah.
here. But I think it was nice, and it's like less anxiety to just like do it on my own because it's like
Totally.
hello. But it's been nice. I've been enjoying it. It's been like satisfying me. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm so sad. What?
Oh.
That's so real. It's like it's so good in the moment, and then you're like, wish a man was attached to it, and then you're like, but wait, when a man is attached to it,
I actually want to
I'm
die
still
10 times
sad.
more.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like you
so that's
can't-
why I wish I was a, say it with me, raging lesbian.
And I didn't say it with you, but I
Yeah.
spiritually was there with you.
Would they ever open and this is like,
Oh.
would they ever open like a conversion therapy, but like to make you gay?
They should at
Right,
this
they
point.
should.
I would
Right.
sign up.
I called that a Lady Gaga concert.
Hey.
But then that shit made me trans. Hello!
Okay, okay. We start eating the mic. We like turn into your ex. Hey! And we start like rocketing. Okay, doesn't matter. Ooh.
Yeah, no, so that was off my chest, just my beef and my vibrator. So,
Wow.
yeah. But it's good. It was a good time.
Okay,
You're
you're getting your
inspiring
money's
me.
worth.
I didn't bring it with me when I evacuated, though, and I should have.
Interesting.
Trevi.
Yeah, I was packing the essentials, and I go, I can get this anywhere. Hello.
Hey.
No space in the carry-on. Grab the cat, grab a couple bras, underwears, T-shirts,
We're out
the
the door.
kitten heels.
Hello.
I'm out.
Hey.
And then I got there and I go, hey, so I hate everything
Yeah.
that I packed.
Literally.
And why am I here
everything.
for what feels like a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like cutting shit, turning it into crop tops. I'm like, I need help.
So relatable.
Anyway,
I love that.
anyone else?
You got one?
I have one in a
thank
different
God.
vein than yours, but kind of similar. Okay, well, here's what it is. Here's what it isn't. You guys, I don't know if you've talked about it on here, but I had a sabbatical from cranking it, aka masturbating. And so I was like,
You took a break.
yeah, I just like didn't do it for such a long time. And then I accidentally relapsed, and we love to see it. But then I got to a point where I was like, I feel like I'm like, I wasn't doing it a lot, but like I was just feeling so bad about myself after I would do it. And then I was like, I like had a kind of a freak out, and I just threw my vibrator away.
Right.
So
Right.
worst part is this is like the second time I've done this.
Yeah. Okay. So, but are we
Yeah.
like?
So I bought a new vibrator.
Expensive, dude. You gotta.
I know. And then I threw it out.
Oh my God.
Literally the day before we evacuated.
Oh.
Period. Okay, but
wow.
that's kind of what I'm on.
Do you like? Does that like? Is that like a shame spiral moment? Like, why do
No.
you feel like
Yeah, there's something dark
Did you
there.
watch PORN? Is that why?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
just your pure imagination?
Yeah.
Is that count as a relapse if you're imagining porn?
I always think that. Sound off in the comments.
Do you know there's some people? Do you know there's some right sound off? I love sound. There's no sound with it.
They're like, what?
Do you know that there's some people who genuinely like can't picture things in their head? It's like more common than like.
Oh my God, really?
Then it's like more common than you would think.
Yeah, like when I've heard that when people are reading books, like if you have that thing, you can't even imagine like what's happening in the book.
They
I
just read the
never even
words.
thought of that.
It's
What's
it's
that called?
It's called aphantasia.
Oh.
It's called mind blindness. Like you literally, like people, some people
Wow.
literally, because like when I'm reading a book, never. But like even if I'm like listening to a podcast and I'm like describing a scenario, it's like I can like see it, or like if I listen to a song, I'm like picturing a music video in my head, like that. My imagination, crazy, vivid. My
Yeah.
imagination on ketamine, call that 4K cinema.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Okay. Period.
But is that a relapse? Is what I guess I'm saying. If you're-
I literally don't know. My off my chest is quick. Basically, there I was evacuated, feeling lonely and terrified. And there's this dude in New York that like literally texts me all the time,
Hate him.
and just literally hate him, but showers me in compliments. So yeah, I haven't blocked them yet. Sue me. Sometimes I like a compliment.
Hey.
That's a crime. Anyways, he was like texting me. He was just like, "Oh my God, like want you," and I was like, "Ditto." And then he was like, "Oh wait, but I'm in LA. Can I come over?" I was like, "Oh my God, no." So anyways, all that to say, just don't respond.
sorry.
So you just wanted compliments and like attention, but
And
then
I
when
thought
it-
he was in New York, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's up, King?" Yeah, and then he was like, "I'm in LA. Let me come over." And I was like, "Oh my God, no!"
JK.
Yeah, I was
getting
like,
nasty when when there's distance is so real.
well, yeah, because I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm
that's
never gonna
part of
see
it.
you. And
Right,
then he's like,
ever.
"I'm down the street," and I was like, I felt violated.
No, I violated.
Yeah.
like,
Like, what do you mean
How
you're
dare
down
you.
the street?
anyways,
Exactly.
Yeah, so I guess like don't use people for validation.
Well, yeah.
Or just make sure check their location before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of crazy.
Just be like, what are you up to? Where are you out these days?
Yeah, where you at these days?
Where you at right
Yeah.
now?
You traveling
Good for
recently?
you.
Any traveling?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Is he like cute?
Yeah, he's cute. We smooched years ago, but he texts me like a lot, and I don't like it.
Hell.
But I was like evacuated. I was spiraling. I was like, let me just entertain
Oh,
this.
The
Right.
fires did something to us.
The
They
fires did
did.
something. They changed.
I was losing my
us.
mind. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, okay.
Obviously, like the internet has like their own thing to say. Like I think it's so insane. Like for like with Heidi Montag, for example, like her house literally burned down,
Yeah.
and like people are like, and along with multiple other celebrities, and also like, not saying that Heidi Montag has no money, but I'm saying like just because someone is like was a celebrity or is a celebrity or has a nice house doesn't mean that they have money now.
Right.
Same concept with followers don't equal dollars. It's a very
Totally.
common thing that we've discovered out here in the beautiful city of Los Angeles. But like people online being like, "Oh, you're rich, you're a celebrity, or you could just buy a new house." Like it's like having empathy
Yeah.
for people. It's like it's lost. Like
Lost.
we've lost the plot. It's gone out the window. People's memories, people's just things in life. Like that don't have a value on them, you know, or don't have a dollar sign on them are lost.
Yeah.
And like homes where memories are built, it's like it just has really been bothering me.
Did you see the interview of what the heck is her name? I literally Jennifer Garner, I think is her name,
Oh,
the 13
love
going
her.
on 30 girl. She lost her friend in one of the fires, or like in the Palisade fire, and she's clearly very distraught. And the interviewer just runs right up to her, being like, "You lost a friend, right?" And I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, the interviewers are out of control.
The empathy is completely void. It's really hideous.
Yeah.
That's so I mean, but at least they made Heidi's album go #1 on iTunes right now.
And that is
Wow.
true.
Yeah, because Spencer
She's a
Pratt,
hitmaker.
No, I have listened to the album all last night, and like when I was getting ready for today, I was
Oh,
like,
really?
okay, this is ahead of its time.
Oh.
It's like a pop masterpiece.
No, honestly, I
listen.
think it was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Also, her song "Overdosing" is so good.
So good.
Oh, I gotta listen.
Yeah,
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Because we're gonna play it in the car.
Can't wait.
can't wait. But I mean, hey, stream Superficial and donate in the resources below. That's all I'm saying.
And speaking of the internet,
Hello.
I have something to tell you about
Tell
what
me
happened
now.
on the internet this week. Did you see the thing with Megan Thee Stallion?
No, I didn't, honey.
So, there I was scrolling on TikTok, and so it's Lana Rhodes' podcast, and then like 2 other girls that I don't know their names. They are blonde women. Anyways, one of the blonde ladies starts talking about her ex-boyfriend, who's this NBA player named Tori something, and Tori's now dating Megan apparently. Yeah, but she was like, so my ex-boyfriend is dating, and then she goes, Megan the Stallion, like Meg, and I was like, you
no,
know how to say
you know
Megan,
her name.
and
No.
you know her, and then she was like, and then they were talking about that, like, oh, I wonder what his type is, which is crazy, and then she was like, oh yeah, she's dating Tori, not Tory Lanez, and then they all laugh, and that's where I had the problem. Don't you dare ever laugh at that woman's pain, because that's where I have an issue. And also, you know her name. You know how to say Megan. Everyone in the world is named Megan. Shut up. And that's my
Ever.
piece.
I love this side of
I
you.
love this side of you,
isn't-
too.
It's very beautiful because you're
It's
very
crazy.
passionate and you're a
Yeah.
very good friend to even to people that you haven't met yet.
She'll never admit. No, she's going to be on this podcast.
No, she's gonna
No,
be
she
on this
literally
But
podcast.
no,
is.
that's crazy. And like,
And you're right, honey.
that is crazy. Because first of all, like, how dare you laugh at the man that shot her?
Right.
Bananas to
Yeah,
me.
but noise.
It's like literally the same energy as me pretending I'm not looking at a man's following, you know?
Oh,
You know we're doing it. Anyways,
It reminds me of like 2008, 2009 when like straight men would like purposely like misspell Justin Bieber. Like everyone knows how to spell Justin Bieber.
dude,
It's like
literally.
but you know how to
Yeah,
do
like,
it.
you know what you're
and
doing.
you masturbate to him.
No,
so.
because
Period.
literally, and it's okay. Like I'd be probably crashing out if Megan was dating my ex, but guess what? She would never date one of my exes.
But you know what? Why can't we celebrate women? And why do we have to like tear them down? It's like your ex is the one that's like running around dating everyone. It's like, okay, that's like his business.
Yeah.
Like don't tear her down.
Crash
Yeah.
out in silence.
We should all know less about each other. And
Yeah,
I wish
no,
I could take my own advice. But
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm talking about getting a new vibrator. I'm like, what do I?
no, and
But
I'm
that's
like,
relatable. Everyone does that.
Okay.
It's about damn time we talk about it.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know
Buzz,
what?
buzz.
I gotta stop throwing them away.
Yeah.
You do. And if you need one, I'm willing to give mine up for a
Oh,
price.
Trevi! Okay.
You want to use vibe?
Okay.
Trying to catch a vibe? A used one?
This is giving sisterhood, so.
Yeah. Don't worry. I have alcohol spray.
Oh,
And
oh,
alcohol. I wish.
Okay, this is triggering my Al-Anon. Ooh.
yes.
Anyway, it's giving disinfect.
My friend lived with someone who would use her vibrator when she was at work.
That's crazy.
And she found out 3 months later. And it was actually,
Wow.
no, okay. I'm just kidding. No, it was my friend that I used to work with in a restaurant. And yeah, it was kind of sickening when she found out. And when she confronted her, the girl was like, we're roommates.
What?
And I said,
She's like, there's room.
yeah.
We're a mate.
And I'm mating. Okay, no, but I was like, how brazen do you have to
I
be?
feel like that was so normal.
Yeah, she like Uno reversed her, my friend. My friend was like, and then she called me up. She's like, this bitch is crazy, right? It's not just me. And then I tried, and then I gaslit her, and I was like, I mean, you guys are roommates. Like, I don't understand. Buzz,
That's
buzz,
insane.
buzz.
I had someone tell me that like they found their like boyfriend cheating on them. So he like stuck the boyfriend's toothbrush up his ass, bristle side up.
Wait.
Bristles
Yeah.
in the hole, and then just put it
the
back
brown
where,
town.
and then like for like weeks, and then
Oh.
they broke up. You just wanted him to like be like brushing his teeth with his asshole.
You know what?
Flakes. Bristle side is crazy.
The punishment fits the crime, and the dedication is admirable.
Right.
A bit horrifying, but also admirable. Would you guys stick a toothbrush up your bum for your friend?
More like, when is the next time?
Oh, Trevi! A sing!
Wait. No, and my ass is like, let's get it started.
Okay.
It's like one of those tooth tunes.
Yeah.
Let's get it started in here.
I would try and do that, but I'm so shy.
Wait, what's the craziest thing you guys? Oh,
Talk
the remix. Okay. Oh.
what's the craziest thing
But
you guys would do if you caught someone cheating?
Oh.
I'm like out them. No.
I mean, I did go absolutely bananas in 2020 when I caught my ex cheating on me with how many girls? 15. And when I said, hey, I caught you cheating on me with 15 girls, he goes, there was more than that. And I said, I'm what? Okay. Pussy slayer. Anyway, we were at an Airbnb. That's when I found out. And he goes, hey, I go, well, I'm not staying here anymore. And so my friends and I he's like, here, just take the keys, go back to my place. Oh, and you got to take the dog too, because I'm going to do a bunch of acid and I can't focus on the dog. And I was like, you got it, sir. Anyway, I'm jealous of myself. And so then we go back to his apartment, and it's completely empty. And I just remember my eyes dilated like a goddamn shark's, and I was like, I gotta get revenge. And then I put like raw bacon on the fan, allegedly. Okay. And then I untuned his guitar. I like unplugged his TV. I allegedly might have scratched a record or two that he had. Yeah. And all his favorites.
What is the bacon?
It's raw meat. It's going to be stinky. And then I put
so it's like
bacon
me at KBBQ.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
I gave him the Trevi special. I said, we're laying the meat out. And then I stole, he like was a huge puzzle person, so I stole pieces from all his puzzles. And then I stole the rest of his drugs.
Wow.
And I
Ooh.
ripped up his favorite art piece.
Okay, because I was about to be like, you could have gone harder, but the art piece like kind of solidified.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
was
think
good.
any man's scared to date me, or any cheater is scared to date me because they know that like within one click of a button, I could like ruin their life.
Yeah.
And that also is scary. It's not that I would, and I feel like that's like last case scenario, especially if like there's like deeper things involved. I would like bring something to the internet, like if I needed like a fucking lawyer or some shit. Like, I don't know. Maybe I actually wouldn't. So I'm like cheater repellent. I mean, to a
maybe
degree,
don't cheat.
We're all cheater repellent to a degree. I think anyone has access to
Right.
anything, but
So if you cheat on us,
We're going to make sketches about you.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the worst. I would maybe just like put a boric acid in. Mm-hmm. Like if a guy was cheating on me, I'd put boric acid up my yuha and have him. Like,
then have
Toxic
him.
shock.
him eat me out.
Yeah.
Because then he could die.
Oh,
Wait,
it's the monotone for me.
is that true?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
So
can die from that.
Yeah.
If it's still in there.
You
You
can't
have to
munch
wait
for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you have to like wash it out, or does it just
Oh,
go
there's a boric acid beat drop, and that just comes a pushing out of you.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
It just like drops and.
I mean, I totally knew that.
Well, yeah, no.
Right.
Of course.
Oh.
Did I just murder a man?
That'd
Yeah.
be so crazy.
Wait, that's nuts. Or you can just like drop it in like his drink. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it to us all the time.
Wait, yeah, I should just do that. Okay. Guys, the more you know.
The
more you know.
solutions are
Drop what you
a-flowing.
do if you caught someone cheating. Sound
Fart
off
on
in
them?
the comments. Oh.
That's a quick fix.
What?
What? If you fart on them.
Oh, that's just a Tuesday.
Okay. Trevi!
Hello. Should we do minimal?
Ooh, yes.
You guys, we are gonna bring back minimal intelligence for this episode. I feel like we're just needing it in times like these. So if you don't know what minimal intelligence is, it is the segment where we basically tell you a DM or something that a man has said to us this week that has had profound impact and that we feel like we need to share with you. And it's giving what? It's giving minimal.
Well, first off, I just want to say my favorite one I've ever been sent, I don't have anymore, but in the pandemic, a guy sent me DMs of him photoshopped on the bottom of feet, like really small, on just like random pictures of feet. And he goes, I wish you would step on me just like this. And there was just it was like 20 pictures of feet. And I looked him up and he's a dentist in Colorado. So,
Well, gag that.
yeah.
Take advantage.
Period. Okay, so this is the
Need a
one.
cleaning? Hello.
I know, right? So this is one I just got sent. Start making and selling burping videos, please.
Oh,
I would
I
definitely.
got sent the same one. Sorry, go
You
on.
did? Oh my
Yeah.
God. I would definitely make myself your loyal customer using my bank card to pay and buy burping content videos from you. You should make videos showing off your burping on command skills. Also, who said I fucking have that?
Right.
I'd love to buy videos from you letting out burps and burping out loud. If you record yourself letting out burps, burping out loud, and sell the videos, I'd be more than happy to pay for them using my bank card. Have you ever thought about doing it? Please consider it. Take it into consideration, and it's extra financial income for you. Have fun and don't be shy. XXXX.
Hello.
It ruined my whole day.
That
getting that
ruined
video.
my whole
Okay,
day.
I know.
Like, I
And
didn't
Gabby
get
got it
that
too.
one.
I blocked him.
So we're not special.
No.
That's crazy.
And he
I
looked
mean-
like a piece of brie cheese.
But like, how much do you think you'd pay?
Nothing.
Probably $5
Yeah.
I love brie
in
cheese,
Monopoly.
though. I just had a brie
Love brie
sandwich.
cheese.
Wait, I love
Jam
brie
in
cheese
it?
And I love
too.
our producer Brie.
Bray, you got one, sis?
So I get a DM from a man who I found rather attractive, and you know that doesn't really happen where I'm like,
Ever.
okay, accept message, like this is cute. He opened up with like, "Hi, pretty" or something, right? And I'm like, right, I know that's right.
Right.
I entertained it, and like we started talking. He was like really funny actually, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I'm like, maybe this is like, I don't know, potentially something like he lived around the area. A lot of mutuals. So I'm like,
Oh.
okay, so like people know this person. Okay. Give him my number. We were like talking. This was like last night for like 3.5, 4 hours. And I was just like learning so much about each other. Just like, and I was just like, ee, like in my bed, like fucking twiddling my thumbs,
Right.
obviously. I literally, I can't even like, I don't understand trying to get to know somebody and like really putting you're all into that and like asking me questions about my life and like sending me voice memos and like telling me about like your pets or whatever the fuck it is, right? And then like on the third hour, right at the end when we were talking, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm not looking for anything serious."
Are you kidding
He goes,
me?
"I should have probably mentioned that." I'm
Yeah.
like, I literally wouldn't have sat here and like talked about my like. I don't. If you want to, then I'll add you on the calendar. Like I don't
Right.
need to know about like all this shit. Also, you don't need to know this shit about my life. I'm like, I was trying to be open minded and like nice, and it's just like, do you have any concept? First of all, A, of like time wasting, and,
Literally.
like, B, just like that. How exhausting for you? Like
Right,
if you're
why?
genuinely like not trying to gag it up with me, planning a date, mind you,
No.
a date. It was a date. Okay, he's like, I'll pick you up Wednesday, like all this crazy shit, and then hits me with, oh, but I'm not looking for anything serious, right? Like, okay, that doesn't bother me.
It's
like,
just not adding up.
honestly, if he said that in the beginning, I probably would have been like, okay, like maybe that's something that like we can visit down the line. But like now I'm just like, you legit wasted my time,
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, I'm horrified.
That's
What'd you say?
I just ignored.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No.
okay. Well, he's rude and stupid.
Yeah. Oh, and I posted a video of me and Tana in the rain in
Okay.
Hawaii.
Loved it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And someone commented, well, at least you're getting rained on in Hawaii. Stop complaining. There's people in LA who have to be evacuating their homes right now. Hey, so I also had to do that.
Right. That was a video from like a while ago.
No, like
Okay.
legit 2 weeks ago.
What?
So
Like,
I'm
anything.
like, but like I like clicked on the person. They're like in Cincinnati.
Okay.
I'm like, hey,
Okay, but-
so 2 + 2 can also equal
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
And also 4 and 3. I saw that and I was livid because I was like reading it like whilst evacuated at my mother's house. I'm like, it's taking me everything to not respond to this person right now.
It's
I
so
just
hard
feel like
not to.
people. I know. I'm like people just like. I feel like people want to be offended.
and they want to be mad at you.
I mean, I feel like everyone online gets caught up in like being like the moral police.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, so the fire was actually less than a mile from my house and I could see the flames. So
Right.
fuck you.
And
Also,
you literally
look at
had
when-
to evacuate.
Yeah. And look at when you posted the video. It's called Media Literacy.
Yeah, right. Look at the date.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
Tragic.
So
insanity.
those are my two.
God, that is so frustrating.
Period.
Yeah. Hey, this is just a PSA. If you're 16, can you stop sliding into my DMs?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
This guy goes, hey, I literally get DMs from people. They're like, one more year and I'm 18. And I'm like, hey, Sounds good. Hit me. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. You're a fetus, a baby. Absolutely not. Someone goes, hey, someone showed me your profile and I couldn't help but notice how cute you are. LOL. Thank you. Anyways, it's
Did
a
you
bit.
say thank you?
No, I did not respond. And then he goes, anyways, it's a bit embarrassing, but my parents still check my phone. So hit me up on Snapchat instead.
Did you say, you sound too old?
Yeah. Have we lost the plot?
Yeah,
Have
we
we
have.
lost it all?
That's deeply tragic.
So no, I don't use Snapchat.
And you're not into minors, so let
I'm
me
not
know.
into minors. So stop thinking that you can slide, because not here.
Yeah, not anymore.
Holy shit.
No, because why is age appropriate hot?
Okay.
No.
See, you
'cause, like,
tried too old. You didn't go too young, but you
No,
did do
I-
that DM. But then you said, you know what? No, we're only sticking.
Yeah. It's it.
People
Age
my
gap, really.
age.
No, okay.
People my
stop
age,
talking.
I don't know. I
No,
just can't
it's too young.
stand.
You need 30.
Really?
But it's at the same time, like, I also love, like, a 23-year-old. Like, at the same time.
Well,
Yeah. And I feel like the 23-year-olds flock to you. And you.
The
Yeah.
23s, the 22s even flock to me.
Yeah.
But then, like, anyone around my age, I despise. And then it's, like, 30 and up, obsessed.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
but-
prefer?
Well, I don't know. There's different qualities in each. I do notice that the older men are more traditional. Like, when it comes to, like, just the way they were raised and, like,
got more
religion and politics and shit like that. It's a higher chance of them, being, I don't want to say stuck in that system, but, like, stuck in that
Yeah, right.
system. I feel like Gen Z kind of, like, there was more of an opportunity to build, like, a path of your own and, like, the way of thinking. So I do have luck with younger people, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not your mommy. Yeah. So it's exhausting. But then it's like, I'm blind.
Do you
Yeah.
like the youngs?
Well, the person I'm dating now is 29, and
You're dating someone?
yeah, that's who I was crashing out over.
Oh,
But it's
Yeah.
not exclusive
It's not exclusive.
yet.
fun.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. I can cut that out.
But yeah,
Man or woman?
woman.
Gag.
Yeah.
Thank
so,
God.
And then the last person I dated was also 29 and a man. So, am I a predator?
Yes.
Sound off in the comment. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Okay.
A predator? Why would you be a predator?
I was mostly kidding, but no, I just because
Mostly.
I just like because I feel like I'm about to be 32, and I just like feel like weird that I'm dating someone in their
Meanwhile,
The
50-year-old
older-
men.
It's like, God, am I a monster? I don't
No,
know.
you're not a monster. I
Okay.
think the older we get, the less that little 3-4
Yeah.
years like fucking matters, like at all.
I can't with the youngs. They can't handle me.
You do- you-
honestly. I feel like some youngs would love you.
Some youngs. So, I mean, yeah, look at the DMs
No,
are
like-
full.
I just don't think they could like realistically handle a woman like me.
Oh,
Oh.
is that a threat? Hey, all the youngs,
Time out.
all the youngs of age, hit up Kate Lav _. Hello.
K-Lab _.
We're working on removing the underscore.
Yeah. I had a crash out one day. I can't.
Hello.
Anyways, hello.
I know you and I both removed our last name because I don't
Yeah,
know what
we
was going on
freaked
with
out.
us. And then
Meanwhile, I'm 12 years old, like Moran,
Literally.
stuck with me.
I know.
Hello.
hey,
Okay, well, I'm glad we got that off our chest, but something.
She's been holding that lip liner for 30
no,
years.
Yeah.
it's like something else I want off my chest is Harper Rose. You are.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You are an incredible person. I mean, I love you so much.
Why aren't you looking at me
You're
when you
so,
say
you're so
You're-
you're very different, and I really appreciate that. And I will say it's so rare for me to find someone that's like as weird as me, and I really appreciate the both of you for that. But having said that, why are you the way you are? Tell us about your upbringing. Like why you're like this.
Why you're like this.
I don't know. I'm like literally choking and gagging right now. Also, I should have grabbed your finger. I don't know. I put my finger on your
Yeah,
finger.
no, you didn't want to hold
I just
space.
fingered Trevi
Yeah,
wrong.
no.
Don't worry about it, everyone.
Yeah, throw out the vibrator.
We'll make it up on the remix. Oh, okay. But all right. So, you said I'm weird, and why am I like that? Okay. Had to paraphrase. Okay. Well, my fam's crazed.
Fam's crazy.
Yeah, my dad's bald. He has a new girlfriend. She loves to read.
Yeah.
He works at the same school with his new girlfriend. It was his high school girlfriend.
Hello.
So
Right.
you guys got to go to your high school reunions.
Yeah.
I didn't go to high school.
Well, Trevi,
Come
you
to
got to
mine.
start crashing some.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. When's
Yeah,
the
do it.
next?
Okay. Kate has one.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Do you think I'd gag?
You would like mog too much.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, come with me.
Okay. Is it in Boston?
Yeah.
When?
Thanksgiving
This Thanksgiving?
coming up.
So I gotta wait.
Yeah.
But, like,
Can we like throw a party full and just make a new one?
Oh my god! Everyone
Hey,
from my high school. It's
Let's
so
do it.
embarrassing.
Let's do it. February Fashion Week.
Vlog it.
If
Yeah.
I went to your high school reunion, that would be the funniest.
You have to
6 feet
come.
above
You
episode
literally have to
ever.
come. Okay, perfect. You're coming to my high school reunion.
I mean, I always joke about fucking my brother, but we're in a fight right now, and I would never. But like, so I don't know what you want me to say, and I know for a fact it's not that.
You said everything I needed to.
Yeah.
And Trevi's like,
I always joke about fucking my brother, but we're in a fight right now. Unquote. Like, what are you saying?
some people want a career, not me. I just want to keep. So,
No, and you answered all the questions.
do you
Well,
guys
wait.
like how this is going to be cut to like just 10
To
minutes?
smithereens. To smithereens. Wait, but speaking of like an upbringing, like I kind of want to know then like how that switched to like you starting in stand up.
Oh, okay. Well,
And do you have any like fun gaggy stories of like creepy people like in your upbringing?
okay, okay. Do
Now that's
I
the
ever?
question, isn't it?
Okay.
Was that rerouted well?
Yeah. Okay. And it was.
You
okay.
crushed it. You crushed it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. No. I got into stand up because I actually dropped out of high school the beginning of my junior year. I was getting bullied hardcore
What's that like?
my sophomore year. It made me really skinny. But no. Okay, that's crazy. But anyway, I was kind of just like this like weird. I was on crutches my sophomore year of high school. I gave myself a haircut.
Horse
Spoiler.
girl.
Oh.
sorry.
Didn't look good. I was a horse girl. I was obsessed with horses, but couldn't afford the horse or even do it. So I just was kind of walking around just like a weird virgin with a horrible haircut. Dropped out of high school. The bullying was awful. We lived to see it. And then in in like my free time, I was supposed to like do online school, but I would just kind of fuck off on there.
Me
And then
too.
I would just watch stand-up videos the entire day.
Okay.
Like I would go to like Laugh Factory's YouTube, and I would like binge watch. And then at first I thought stand-up was just for guys, and my dad's like, no, let me show you Wanda Sykes and Sarah Silverman and Joan Rivers and all these people. And so yeah, so then I got really into it. And then when I ended up going back to high school, I think end of junior year, and then my grades were, spoiler alert, horrible. And then all my
That is
friends,
shocking.
okay, I know. But I went from getting amazing grades to then just like smoking weed every day and like just absolutely f***ing off to hell. And then all my friends started getting into college, and I started freaking out. And then I totally crashed out the day that my buddy got into MIT, and I just started crying. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is a horrible reaction. I'm so happy for you, but I'm horrified for me. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? Like, I want to get out of Charlotte. What the hell? And then he was like, oh, I'm not worried about you. You're going to be a comedian. And then I just instantly stopped crying. And that was like the first time someone ever said it. And I'm like, wait, I want to do that. And he's like, yeah, well, you're going to do that. So it's okay. He's like, you don't need to go to school. You're just like one of those people that's fortunate. And I was just like, okay.
Wait, love
I
gaggy.
love that.
It was really sweet. And then I moved out to California right after I graduated high school with my dad. And I moved in with my grandma again. And then I went to one semester of community college, and then my mom was like, you need to pass with like all A's. Don't worry, I had all D's.
Hey.
Big D. Okay.
Hey.
Anyway, then I had just watched the movie Accepted, and so then like I like did some stupid little like
my
I like
God, I
edited a
love that
transcript, and I
movie.
just like showed my mom like, look, mom, I'm getting all good grades. So then my parents agreed to let me drop out of college to then just move up to LA to you
Right.
know. But then guess
So
what?
you scammed them.
Yeah, I scammed them, but you still get your transcripts mailed
Mailed.
home. So my mom's like, what the. And I go, gotcha, bitch.
Right.
Except I didn't say the B word. I said the C word. Okay, but anyway, so yeah,
Gotcha.
which is cutie. But yeah, so then I tried stand up one time when I was 19 at the Comedy Store.
Okay.
Because I was like interning with this ticketing company. They got me up, and I ran off the stage crying. And I was like, okay, I can't ever do this again. And then I didn't start doing stand up until I think I was like 23.
Oh my gosh.
2023?
Yeah, no, when I was 23.
Oh, when you were 23. How
Yeah, I
long was
stuttered.
that after? that performance where you cried?
Like 4 or 5 years.
So what were you doing in the meantime?
Drugs, mostly.
Really?
And musicians.
Same.
Yeah. And then, I was drinking myself into oblivion. I got a DUI. I got really into pills. And then I had to, like, have a little come to Jesus moment.
Right.
Didn't get sober. Ho!
Hey.
But I did get it together. And then I stopped doing drugs. And
she
all that.
actually did. I feel like people think, like, if there's only like one way, but like some people actually just have a crash out and they can like get it together.
I know, isn't that
We are not those people.
Kate and I are not those people, but I will always like applaud like a good success story of someone who like learns to reel their shit in, because I tried it a million times.
Yeah.
We both tried it a million times, and hey. Never worked.
Hey,
Never.
I mean, addiction is no joke, but I also, like, I was raised by addicts, so like I feel like I have the coping mechanisms of an addict. So then that's sometimes I've been like, wait, like, what am I?
Yeah.
And it's half gay, but yeah.
Right.
Oh.
And hey, that's a dream for me.
Hey,
So you're living my dream.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
so
you're
true.
welcome, Trevi.
Yeah. Yeah. Has there been any specific like moment in your stand-up career where you were like, I guess like taken aback? Like any specific people or mentors or experiences that like you just should get off your chest right now?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so when you're first starting out, it's very, I think this is good for you to hear, it's very predatory. So like people, like guys like will like prey on young girl comics. But like I was fortunate that when I started out at the time, I was in like a serious relationship with a guy.
You're like, I was a man.
I know. I said, hey! No, okay, that was crazy. But no, I was dating a guy, and so like no one really tried to do anything too creepy to me, but there was a beautiful, vast array of disrespect. Get into it.
Right.
And
Oh yeah.
I think it's still happening, but like usually like when you're first starting out, there's like these things called like comedy competitions, and it's like you get like a bunch of people that have like just started doing stand-up. It's like, hey, if you could bring 25 people and they each spend $57, you could do 3 minutes on a 4-hour show. It's like the worst thing that's ever
That's
happened.
literally happened to me today.
Yeah, and I love that
He
for
said
you.
I have to bring 7 people. I was like, I don't know 7 people. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
I'm gonna come in like a few wigs. I'll
Okay.
just like keep walking through the door. My bald cap.
Yeah, I was
Oh my
about to say,
God, yes.
get the podcast.
Trevi, we have 2 if you want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can come
Okay.
in with my wig off.
Okay. Period.
Finally. I can finally take this thing off.
I'm screaming. But yeah, so like it was one of those bringer shows, and I go do it, and then I remember Ron Jeremy was one of the judges, and then like you won like a specific amount of cash for like each thing. I think I came in like 3rd or 2nd place.
Gag.
And I won like $125, which like at the time I was just like, I was a barista at the time, and like I started crying because I'm like, this is like what I make in a week. Like I was just like so like in awe. And then this guy outside, he was also in the competition, and he was just like, yeah, like my house burned down. I live in a trailer and it burned down, and I have nothing. And I was just like, okay, here you go. And I just gave him all of my earnings. And then I found out that he was a scammer, and he fucking lied.
Are
And
you
he-
serious?
Yes.
What, you got good karma though, and if you don't feel like it's come, it's gonna come.
It was like mind blowing, and I was like,
oh my God.
oh my God. And then Ron Jeremy, I remember, was like, yeah, that's why you don't do stupid shit. And I was like, oh. And so like I got dogged, like I was like, boom, boom, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
okay,
That is
Yeah.
not where I expected that to go. That's insane. Name
Oh.
drop.
yeah, sorry, claim to fame. Yeah, and it was insidious. Just like I feel like there's a million stories of like men kind of doing that type of
Right.
thing.
Guys like asking you to write, being like, oh, you got
They love
you got
doing that,
talent,
Trevi.
toots.
Do that in music, being like, hey, I'd love to work on a song with you, and then you're like, oh, I actually didn't want to come here, so how about that?
Yeah. No.
No, okay.
No. I mostly work with like women and gay men.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. It just doesn't. It's hard for me sometimes. I can have a couple of straight people that I work with, but it's not. It's never.
Keep it to a minimum.
Yeah,
Like,
keep it to a
yeah.
min. Yeah. Oh my God, it's like oh my God, my dad's one of my dad's friends. He's really annoying, lol, and he always tells me that I need to like. He's like, you gotta talk about your pussy more. You got it. And you gotta use it, girl. Sister, you're bi, right? Let's hear how you getting that muff. And I'm like, and also, if you ever met this friend,
And then
you know
Amy
I'm
Schumer
killing-
finally listened to him.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what the hell? And he's like, God, when I see you up there, you got tits. I go, hey, you've known me since I was a kid. Yeah, and that's how I know those tits are big now, you idiot. And I'm like, okay, you would hit him. And I'm talking about Hulk's mouth. I'm talking about yum, yum, yum. He is literally not the tears gate.
What are you talking about?
You got tits.
I did a show at Jam in the Van, and then he like comes up to me and he goes, "This is your girlfriend? Nice. Yeah, I'm dating a chick. Tight. And I was like, and he goes, if I was up there, that's what I would be talking about. Couldn't get me to stop. And I'm like, okay.
Give him my number right
That's
now.
what I'm saying, Kate. You should hit him up, girl. Like, seriously. And
that's
honestly,
my man.
Trevi, hit him up too.
Right. I'm so proud of you, and I think you're f***ing hilarious,
Thank
and I know
you.
that everyone wants.
Sorry.
I think that everyone. I hope that everyone
You had
watching loves you as much as we do. I know that
Yes.
they f***ing will.
She's a star.
Oh, wow.
You are a fucking star.
Check out her
and-
stand-up.
Yeah, check out her stand-up.
I started
Obviously,
dissociating.
all of her links are in the description below.
Yeah.
So go support our girl HARPER-ROSE'S.
Yeah.
No last name. Guys, we are going to move into the unnamed segment where we answer your questions that you sent into our Instagram at 6 feet above. If you would like to send in questions, follow our Instagram so you know the next time that we post a story to ask.
Okay, the first one is, what the fuck do I do if I think my man is gay? Take it away.
Ask him if he's my dad, because I always think my dad is kind of gay. I guess what you would do is
You dated a closeted guy, right? Or no?
a couple.
Right.
Really?
That's kind of my thing.
Wait,
I
then
love him
spell.
gay.
Spell.
I mean, like, what do you do? I mean, I guess, I don't know, like, you know, see how excited he gets when you do bussy play. Like, there's like a certain level.
Bussy play? Oh,
Yes, come
like
on.
finger in butt.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And like, just like see like how much he hates how hard he comes. Like that is, I feel like, a good indicator of like the shame level. You know, you could like take him to like a place to go people watching and be like, look at the ass on that guy.
This is just what you do.
This is just my dad and I on a Sunday. Period. Yeah.
If you think he's like unfaithful, maybe like create a Grindr account and like try to trap him.
Yeah, Doji, she got cheated on by her man cheated on her with a man.
No way.
No.
Yeah, she went through his following. She literally sings about it in Denials.
No way.
Oh, that's what that song's about?
Yeah.
But you know what? Also, there could be some bi erasure going on because he could just be bisexual.
And I think
That's
a
so
lot
true.
more.
Men are bisexual.
Yeah.
Yes. So you want to
Thank
know
you.
what? What do you do if your man's gay? Welcome that queen with open arms.
Welcome
Yeah.
back, Queen, and say, just stay for the pussy, leave for the trussy.
yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't break up with him though.
Wait.
What?
What?
If he's bi?
Okay.
Well, no, if he's like gay.
Yeah, no, if he's like unfaithful and like getting pussy played by like, other
Boring.
people,
Yeah.
obviously, yeah.
Then I would.
Guys, go out and have your own fun,
Yeah.
and then come back and then share the tales.
I guess that's true. So, yeah, figure it out. And he might be bi.
My teacher groomed me for all of high school, and I ghosted him after he fingered me when I turned 18.
A+.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's so crazy because I watched a teacher on Hulu like last night. And
my
it's
God.
so messed up.
It's really messed up.
It,
Jail.
like, happens way more than I feel like people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and women do it too.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I mean, there was this crazy story. I forgot who posted it, but some like crazy story of a high school in Orange County happened with. It was a woman teacher was like hooking up with one of the kids on like the water polo team or something.
Girl.
And she like one of the students went up to the teacher complaining about that person because he like did something like awful, like really, really bad. And like the teacher never like did anything about it. And then they like found out later, like it was because the teacher was f***ing them. Crazy. It's like,
It's so disgusting. I'm like behind bars for life. It makes me so upset. It's like such an abuse of power. And it f***ed up those kids like for so long.
Yeah.
Right. I know.
It's like it just like gives you all these issues and like I don't know, and I hate that it's like so glamorized when like a guy like fucks a woman teacher and they're like, oh, you're the man. And it's like, hey, no, that's gonna like fuck him up for life.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy. Well, we hope you are well and in therapy,
Yeah.
and we love you.
I'm really sorry. We love you.
How to find balance being flirty before a date and not being treated like a whole?
Whoa.
Like not making it sexual too soon.
Yeah. I mean, I try to like be as wholesome as possible, but like every time I remain wholesome, like interest is lost. Like, so I feel like that's like a question that I can't even answer because there's no balance for me. I'm like, I feel like I come off as a complete fucking prude in the beginning.
Yeah, I try to do prude too.
Yeah.
And
But-
I think it just depends on the man.
Yeah. If it's like they really want to know you, I guess they would stick around for the prudeness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you got to pick them until one lasts.
Yeah.
And hold your ground.
Yeah.
Hold your ground.
Because if you want to start acting hoey, like, do it. But
Right.
don't
Do it
like,
'cause you want
Do
to.
it because
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
to.
Don't do it to
You
keep
know.
him around.
I feel like I catfish. Like hearing this, like I feel like, or tease rather. Like I'll ask on a first date,
Scam.
hey, what's your credit card? No, I ask like haunted would you rather questions, and like
Right.
they'll like veer sexual, but it's just like me like just having a gag, just like being silly. But like they'll get sexual because I'm just I don't know. I don't know. It's like the kind of broken I am. But then I feel like then they're like, all right, so what are we gonna do? But like I'm too shy. I'm like I'm gonna walk away. So,
Right. And it's like I was making a joke and now you're making it horny and it's
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
But like I don't do it like the whole time.
Yeah, no. Just like sprinkle it in there.
Just only in the very beginning. No, just kidding.
Right.
Right.
Second you sit down.
Yeah, but no, that's like ugly if someone's just like I don't know, making it overtly sexual right up top.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I'm so
I've been
grateful.
grateful for that.
and I'm
been
actually
grateful.
literally horny, but
yeah.
This is the segment where we ended off and we say a couple things we're grateful for.
oh my god,
I'm grateful that you came on today. You are a f***ing hoot and a holler, and I loved having you. Please come back on whenever. I'm grateful, obviously, that we're all safe from this fire. I mean, I think like the air quality is very like questionable right now, but like, you know, other people are in other situations that is pretty horrific. So I'm just grateful to, you know, be good and feel safe. I don't know. I'm grateful for brie cheese. Yeah, you brought it up, and now I can't stop thinking about it.
now I
sounds
miss
so
him.
good.
Yeah. Well, hello.
Wait, burn.
I'm just, I don't know, just grateful. That's it.
That's literally beautiful.
Yeah.
Katie Cat.
Yeah, I'm grateful that we're here. Grateful we're safe. Grateful for Animal Print. Grateful you came on. That was hilarious. And grateful for my faux furs.
Hello.
Say it once and I'll say it again. But yeah. And I went to San Diego for the first time when I evacuated.
Hey! And a bird almost jumped on her. I have a picture of it.
Oh, look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was cute.
It was cute.
So we're here.
Okay, literally beautiful. I'm grateful that I'm here. This was so much fun. Again, just want to say another little quick amends for getting weird. But
No,
you
I
know
love
what?
that.
That was great.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
And also, I feel like everyone always says how fake LA is, the city as a whole. But in light of the fires, I will say that like it's been really beautiful to see like the community, and I feel like I'm just like grateful to like be in a city that is like so loving and so supportive. And you know what? I'm grateful that I got that I had the funds to get my hair extensions out, because I was starting to give Nosferatu, and I was trying to give Charlie XCX. Had to make a plot twist.
Right.
And grateful for my health. And that's that.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. We love you so much.
Love ya.
And we will see you very soon.